Did you ever forget an important day? A special birthday or an anniversary? Well, today is a day you definitely don't want to miss. Do you know what day it is today? Now, while you think about that for a moment, I want to say welcome to Mornings with Bishop Robert. I'm really glad you're here on this special day. My goal is to introduce people to the Jesus they never knew and help them get to know Him and His Word personally and better. So if our time together today speaks to your heart, let me invite you to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Well, today is an important day for me because my wife and I are celebrating our 39th wedding anniversary. And while that certainly makes today special for her and I, it doesn't really impact you. It also happens to be National Dessert Day in the United States, which is an obscure celebration that appears to have been made up by a marketing company just to generate higher sales for one of its clients. But that's not really what makes today special either. Although coffee and dessert go together well, so I'm in favor of a small sweet treat after dinner and a sip of my favorite beverage. Always in favor of coffee. Yemen is celebrating their Liberation Day today. But the day I'm speaking about transcends national boundaries. It impacts every gender, and it can be celebrated by anybody, anywhere, all day long. Today's verse says, "This is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it." You know, every national holiday or day of celebration revolves around remembering a very important fact or person. I mean, some things are so important that we need to be reminded of them over and over again. Teach them to our children and either remember them in solemnity or enjoy them in celebration. But other things, though they may have a national holiday assigned, they're so important they cannot be remembered only on one day. You see, these things are essential. They can't be forgotten or taken for granted. They have to be treasured each and every day. Look, if I don't love my wife deeply and deliberately day by day, my wedding anniversary will lose its value and become meaningless. Expressing undying commitment once a year doesn't quite cut it. Celebrating the freedom or independence of your nation or people each year is important. But if you don't treasure the principles, the rights, and the responsibilities won by those who fought to win them for you, then you'll certainly lose them. This is the day the Lord has made. Today is a special day. It's special because the Lord has made it, and He's placed it into your hands. Today's a precious gift that's yours to live out. How will you use it? He not only made the day, but He made you. And when He made you, He created you with specific talents and abilities. He fitted you together in your mother's womb. He made you on purpose. And that purpose is contained in the good works He prepared beforehand for you to do. He wants you to walk in them. And there are at least two reasons for that. The first reason is that He will be glorified as you live out who He created you to be. Your life was designed to make a difference. And that impact was intended to point back to the Creator who loves you and loves this world. The second reason is that becoming who God has created you to be will fulfill you in ways you could never imagine. Operating in your gifts, exercising your abilities and skills, applying your talents, well, these things will resonate within your heart. There's nothing quite like being who God created you to be and watching him impact others through you. We will rejoice and be glad in it. As you walk out his will in your world, you'll see his power used in you for his glory. The lives of those around you will be changed by your obedience and faithfulness. And that is the reason we rejoice. And the best part is, we don't need to wait to see results before we make the choice to rejoice. We can rejoice in the call. We can rejoice in the gifts. We can rejoice in the fact that this is the day the Lord has made. And we have the opportunity to follow him, see what he's up to today. Living this way will be most difficult. But the hardest challenges in life can be overcome with his strength. And you and I can make the choice to rejoice anyway. Mother Teresa once posted a poem on the wall of a children's home in Calcutta. Here's what it said. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you're kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you're successful, you'll win some false friends and make some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you're honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. When you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will forget tomorrow. But do good anyway. Give the world the best you have. It may never be enough, but give the world the best you have anyway. Because you see, in the final analysis, it's really between you and God. It never was between you and them anyway. So today, let's you and I make the choice to rejoice. Because this is the day the Lord has made. Hey, as we wrap up, can I ask you to help me introduce people to the Jesus they never knew? Help them get to know him and his word personally and better. Would you please like this video, which will help more people see it, and then click follow or subscribe so that you and I can get together every day. And there's so many people leaving comments in the comments section and questions, and I can't respond to them all, but I do try to look at all of them, and I respond to some of them every day. So let me know in the comments section how today's time together touched your heart. And one more thing, would you share this with a friend? Because as you do, you're part of the team, touching hearts all over the world with the love of Jesus. Thanks for helping.